everybody. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, depending on where you are looking or watching us from. So, this is the International Boys Conference 2023. Yay! We are excited. This is the Great Reformation, and we are super excited to have you with us here. We have been waiting, and I'm sure the world has been waiting. Our boys, you've been waiting. Our parents, you've been waiting. Yay! The long-awaited Reformation 2023 is here. You are most welcome. So we are reaching you live from the city of Abuja in Nigeria. And of course, this is us, your very, 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 very favorite Coach Ebuka and Ruth Ede. We are the conveners of this Great Reformation International Boys Conference 2023. Yes, this is spearheaded by Save the Boys Initiative. Save the Boys Initiative is an outlet, a platform to reach out to boys. Yeah, it is for boys all over the globe, all over the world. So if you are a boy and you are listening to me right now, I'd like you wherever you are, just give a thumb up. Hello, boys. Yes, this is for you. You have a voice. We are the voice for the boys, and we are so excited to be seated right here, looking at you and raising our voices to you. We know you can hear us. Please remember, you have the voice. You have a word. You have a voice. This is Save the Boys Initiative, and we are your voice. So welcome to the Great Reformation 2023. We are excited. We are excited. We are excited. We have a lineup of great speakers, amazing speakers. We have the foremost parenting coach, Wendy Ologe. All right. We have David Folarumi. All will be speaking to you. The only favorite teens coach, TJ Chunu. We have all of them. We have Triumph, Adekunle, Kenneth Henshaw, Bolofinde, Emmanuel, and a whole lot of them. And we are all ready. Let me tell you something. We are ready. Yes, we are ready for you. So you are welcome. If you have a boy where you are, turn to him and say, hey, guy, you are welcome. All right, you're welcome to the Great Reformation 2023. We are excited. We are excited. Yes, we are.
And I know a lot of them are joining from different parts of the world. So go to the chat room and let us know where you're joining us from. Tell us your name and where you're joining us from. We're joining from different parts of the world, Nigeria and other parts of the world. Please let us know where you're joining us from. Go to the chat room and let us know. You know, we're just thinking how we started International Boys Conference. This is our 4th edition.
Yes, this is the 4th edition.
And I remember the first edition that we were supposed to have, and COVID wanted to affect us, but we are still able to have a virtual edition, and it was mind-blowing.
Amazing.
And then back to 2021, right?
Yes.
Yes, we started in 2020.
2020, yeah.
With COVID, we had virtual, and we had a lot of boys that joined us. Then 2021, it was mind-blowing. And I remember the physical event was at Radio House.
The Radio House,
Nigeria. Yes. And then last year, we had it at the Women Development Center.
Yes.
I had close to 1,000 boys gathered. And this year is going to be another one.
Massive.
And on Saturday, we are having over 1,500 boys joining us.
Or more.
Or more. And it's going to be mind-blowing.
Yeah.
And I believe it's been a very exciting time. I was just looking at how we've been evolving. You know, how things have been getting better every year. More boys are joining, more people are knowing, more countries are getting to connect with what you are doing. And it's just beautiful to know that boys have a voice.
Yes, they do.
We just celebrated the International Day of the Boy Child. On Tuesday, most people were like, oh, is there something like that? Do we have things like that? But people people are beginning to be more aware that boys also have needs that must be met. And that's why we're here for you, to let you know that you have a voice. There are needs you have that must be met.
Yes.
And that's why we are here. So you don't have any reason to say, oh, nobody is thinking about us, nobody's talking about us. That's why we are here, putting all our energy and effort to see that you succeed. But Truth, what do you want to see this year?
Oh. So I know that at the end of this conference on Saturday, by the way, the conference is today, tomorrow, and the grand finale we have on Saturday. And at the end of this conference, I know for sure that I am going to see reformed boys everywhere around the globe. I will see boys walking on the street. I will see boys at every sphere of life reformed. All right. So the idea is that at the end of this conference, the outcome is reformation. All right.
Since we started, our team has been Reformation for 4 years, and they said that, is there no other thing you want to talk about? And we said that is the message. Until we see reformation, they're not going to stop. And so that is the goal. That is that message, reformation. We want to see it in every sphere of our life as well. And reformation is bringing people back to the original state. Because if you see, a lot of boys are not where we should be. Our boys are deeply involved in drugs, autism, playing, and just academically violence. That is not how it should be. And so we want to return into where it should be. And until we see that, we're not going to stop. And we want to thank God for the changes and testimony we have seen in the life of many boys. And we know more will come. So reformation continues because we want to see it in you. All right, before we take our impact story, we have people joining from different parts of the world and say, come see from Abuja, Benin City, somebody's joining from Benin, Joshua from Enugu, who else we have there? We have somebody from UK, Rena from UK, amazing. Timothy Adeniran from Nigeria, Jessil, we have another third me from UK. UK people are really
UK, we see you.
We see you. I saw somebody joining from Cameroon. Yes, if you can just scroll down, we saw somebody joining from Cameroon. All right, people joining from different parts of Nigeria. We're seeing Benin, Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, and yes, I'm seeing
Accra, Ghana.
All right, and a lot of us, Lagos people, they must be here. Amazing. Ghana, I can see you. Eden from Ghana. Oh yes, I can see you from Gladys from Cote d'Ivoire. Amazing. So good to have everyone.
So good to have you all.
All right, so it's just beautiful. And like Coach Ruth said, we have a lineup of amazing activities that will blow your mind. So just sit back and we're going to have a great time. No, we're going to, every day we'll take impact stories. We'll keep asking, this thing we are doing itself, what is happening? All right. And then people have been transformed. And one of the things we do at the International Boys Conference is bring people to share what are your experiences over the years. How has this initiative, has this program impacted you? And we know we're going to hear from a lot of you. All right. So we're going to take our impact story.
Yes. Right? We will take our impact story shortly. So sit back, relax, and listen. There is a lesson in everybody's story. Make sure you don't go anywhere.
We'll be back.
Ebuka Obi Kaede. He is a boys and men development coach, the founder, Save the Boys Initiative, and the convener of the Boys Leadership. Ebuka Obi Kaede. He is a boys and men development coach, the founder, Save the Boys Initiative, and the convener of the Boys Leadership Academy. He is into boys development and youth mentoring. He does this through mentoring. Ebuka Obi Kaede. He is a boys and men development coach, the founder, Save the Boys Initiative, and the convener of the Boys Leadership Academy. He is into boys development and youth mentoring.
While we wait for
he does this through mentoring, coaching, and training them in life, leadership, and purpose.
Will come up shortly. But while we wait for that, we're going to put up something else for you to see. Please still do not go anywhere. Stay with us.
Ebuka Obi Kaede. He is a boys and men development coach, the founder, Save the Boys Initiative, and the convener of the Boys Leadership Academy. He is into boys development and youth mentoring. He does this through mentoring, coaching, and training them in life, leadership, and purpose, also by acting as parent partner. He sees to the total development of boys and advocates for their well-being. He has certificates in emotional intelligence, teens mentoring, and organizational leadership. He is a graduate of sociology with MSc in organization leadership. He has also certificates in non-profit leadership management from the Lagos Business School. For over a decade, he has taught boys, teenagers, and youth in a unique, practical, and humorous way to learn personal responsibility, breaking and overcoming addictions, and leadership. He is a TEDx speaker and also speaks at youth conferences, seminars, schools, churches, youth and parent platforms. He offers consultancy services for individuals and families. As well as sharing feedback from his experience with boys, he convenes the Boys Leadership Academy, Total Men Online Summit, mentoring clubs for boys, and convene the annual International Boys Conference as a platform to train boys and men on how to positively and productively live their lives. He received the National Volunteers Award in 2020 on his work for humanity and listed among the top 10 finalists for Nigeria Diversity Award. He is the author of The Journey into Manhood that is a great resource for boys and young men. He is happily married to Ruth, and their union of over 5 years is blessed with one biological daughter and many foster sons. Ebuka Obika Ede, the founder of Save the Boys Initiative, speaking.
Thank you so much for having me, and thank you for that wonderful profile. You know, it's there's a feeling you get when you sit down and he profile being read, and I'm grateful to God for giving me this opportunity to make impact in the life of boys. All right, and in our opening session tonight, we're going to be talking about the lifestyle of a reformed boy. Okay, so we're talking about reformation. What do you even want to see? Is it I want to change you as a boy? As we talk, everybody make sure you have your jotters, your pen, and make sure you write something you're learning from this session. Okay. The lifestyle of a reformed boy. I want everybody listening to me to go to the chat room and type Reformation. Hashtag Reformation. Hashtag I'm reformed. Hashtag I am a king. Hashtag tell me who you are. Tell me what you want to be. Tell me where you see yourself. Hashtag Reformation. I want that to trend in the chat room as we talk about that tonight. Somebody say, Reformation. Coach, me, I'm just 6 years old. What are you talking about this Reformation? What are we even talking about in this Save the Boys? Every time Reformation, should I change myself? Should I change my skin? Should I change my color? Should I change who I am? No, we are saying it's not about changing the outward, but an inner transformation that translates into who you are, even on the outside. An inner transformation that shows who you are, that reflects even on the outside. And it's so important because there's a place we're supposed to be as boys. When you're a male gender, there's a purpose of leadership. There's an onus of leadership on you. There is something God has given you as a man, as a boy. Not a leader that has feet to be boxing. Some boys at home will say, people don't know I'm 8 years old in this house. People don't know I'm a boy. People don't know that in this house they should respect boy. Oh, please be careful with me. I want 2 plates of food, mommy, as a boy. I want 5 meats now as a boy. As a boy that I am now, I should just sit down and cross my leg and not do anything and just be eating shawarma, pizza, and all of that. Is that what we are saying as a leader? We're not calling you a boss. We're not calling you a hitman. Hey, some boys are hitmen, as in their own is to box. Their leadership skill is in beating and punching people. It's because you don't understand your place as a king. So why reformation? Because there's a leadership skill. There is, by being a boy, by being a male, the onus of leadership is on you. The onus of leadership, the onus of taking the lead, the onus of showing people the way, the onus of creating a path for people to follow is on you. It's as if God has said, you're a man now, you can't dodge it, you can't escape it. So you can't be a man and say, me, I don't want to lead, cannot come and kill myself. What is it? And everybody should be. No, there is something hanging on you as a boy. And until you achieve it. If everybody allow you to rest, we will not let you rest. Because there's a leadership quality and there's a gifting that comes from that as a leader. That's why God has placed you at a place of influence as a boy to show leadership, to show the path, to know the way, to go the way, and to show the way. And reformation is knowing that and getting yourself back to the original purpose as a leader. So when we see boys who lack understanding of who they are, who are not showing leadership, who are not patterning their life in reformation, what does that show us? You lack understanding. And we're not going to let you rest until you enter into that. So there's a king in you. There is something in you that the world is waiting for. There is something in you. That means that if you're a leader, if you show the path, when you miss it, what happened? A lot of people misses it. Imagine you are not driving in your car. You are cruising and you're going to somewhere. Everybody is not happy. The driver will not start sleeping and start nodding. I'm sleeping. I will be telling people that he's driving. Me, I'm feeling sleepy. You people should just be enjoying the ride. Let me be sleeping small. And you'll be sleeping. Will you stay in the car and be say, it's good. We like drivers that are sleeping. Keep sleeping. Will you do that? You won't do that. Imagine that you are flying and the pilot just announces that I'm drunk in this plane and I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even understand where I'm going to. I'm just moving the plane whichever way I like, and anything can happen. Will you stay in that place and say, I like drunk pilots. Hey, pilot be drunk. We like it. What will you do? You will panic. You will be afraid. Why? Because your life is in trouble. Because a drunk pilot, a sleepy driver, will throw you to the mud. We throw you to the dish. We crash your life. That is what it means for you to be a boy as a leader. It means you don't have any other choice than to lead. Because if you don't, a lot of lives are after you as a boy. So when you're a boy and you're not reading, all you want to do is to play, to jump, to just scatter things. It means people coming after you will scatter. You are taking the lead as the pilot, as the driver. People are following. So as a pilot, you can't be careless. As a driver, you can't be careless because lives will be lost when you miss it. So do you not understand the concept of leadership as a man? So you can't be careless. When they say, go and do this, you cannot just say, I don't want to read. Because when you don't read, to become the kind of man you should be, you know what happened? A lot of people following you will also miss it. Go to the chat room and say, I'm waking up as a leader. Let me see your chat. I'm waking up as a leader. I'm waking up as that pilot. I'm waking up as that driver. I'm not going to ruin other people's life because of me. I'm not going to shatter other people's destiny and dreams because of me. Even if I'm 8 years old, I'm a leader. I'm a king. I am pilot. People's lives are attached to me. There's a generation in my loins. I can't miss it. So that's why I can't wake up and be careless. Go to the chat room and say, yes, that's who I am. I am that leader. I am that pilot. I am that driver. I am going to drive many to their destiny. Go to the chat room. Yes, thank you. I can see you, Space from UK. I can see you, Jesse, saying that. Yes, I can see you say I'm a leader. Samuel says I'm waking up as a leader. You must wake up as a pilot. So do you not understand reformation? You are bringing yourself back to what God has raised you as a boy. No longer will. So if you're a leader, are leaders and kings and pilots and drivers supposed to be found in the prisons, in drugs, in pornography, just playing, not reading? I went to a school last week and they told me, coach, your boys are not reading. They are failing. They say school is a scam. They are not serious. I said, no. And I called the boys. I said, you're a king. Do you understand that if you don't get it right as a leader, people are following after you? So that's why we're talking about the lifestyle of a reformed boy. But you can't even live that lifestyle as a reformed boy if you don't understand your path to leadership. If you don't understand your path as a king, as a pilot, as a driver. If you are not tired, me, I'm tired though. Are you not tired? A lot of our boys who are supposed to be in the top are in the prisons, are doing drugs, are in homosexuality, I'm in fraud. I am tired. And so what we are talking about tonight is that when you wake up, others wake up. When you wake up, others follow suit. When you wake up, so go to the chat room and say, I'm not just waking up, I'm drawing other boys. I'm raising other boys. I'm pulling other boys. We are taking our place as kings. Go to the chat room. Let me see you say it. We are taking our place. Boys all over the world. We are saying no more. We can't be limited any longer. We can't be called all manner of names. Oh, irresponsible, undisciplined, lazy, dirty. That's not who we are. Go to the chat room and say, I'm getting other boys. We are changing it again. We are returning to that place of manhood where people will celebrate men as leaders. Go to the chat room and let me say it. I'm raising them. I will talk to my classmates. I will talk to everybody in my community, in my neighborhood. Go to the chat room and let me see. Yes, I can see you, Justina. I'm seeing you, Jessiel. I'm seeing you, Olubenga. I'm seeing you all. I'm seeing you all. Yes, we are taking our place. We are taking our place. We are standing up as champion. Is the world going to insult us again? No. Why? Because we are taking our place. Are we going to be called fools anymore? No, because we are taking our place. Are we going to be called irresponsible anymore? No, because we are taking our place. We know who we are. And that's why this night, listen, for you to be that leader, to live that lifestyle of a transformed boy, I will tell you about 5 things you need to do. 5 ladders that will take you there. Because it's a place at the top. It's a special place for kings. But to climb, you need to go through a ladder. There are things you must step on to get there. What are those 5 ladders we're going to be talking about tonight? 5 of them very important. For you to live a life of a reformed boy, you must go through 5 ladders. And the first ladder I want to talk about is the ladder of foresight. Foresight. The ladder of foresight. Seeing ahead. You cannot become what you have not seen. You cannot attain what you do not desire. You cannot reach where you have not seen. A lot of boys are not even seeing ahead. All they are seeing now. Yes, I see some boys writing it. The ladder of foresight. Write it. Foresight means you are seeing ahead. Yes, I'm seeing you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I can see you. Jima, yes. Foresight. Go to the chat room and write number 1. The ladder of foresight. Go to the chat room and type it. The ladder of foresight. The ladder of seeing ahead. You cannot go there if you are not seeing it. I know what? Many people are not seeing it. When you just sit at home and they're asking you, how can they be begging you as a leader to read? How can they be begging you as a leader to clean your room? How can they be begging you as a king to wake up and go to school? You don't understand. No foresight. Some boys they say, I'm just 10 years old. It's game I want to play. Let me just be playing game. I want to eat. I cannot wash my trousers. Some boys, do you know what? Their boxers will be smelly. They won't wash it. Say, mommy, I can't. Come and wash it for me. I want to eat. I want to sleep. I want to play game. I want to watch cartoon. You know what? You are not seeing ahead. Go to school. They have to force you and push you. No. You must know who you are. Stop seeing yourself as a 10-year-old boy. See yourself as in that. What will I be in the next 40 years? How would the world celebrate me at 40? When you have the mindset, I'm going to be an engineer at 40, a world-class engineer, the best the world have ever seen. You know what will happen? Foresight. Now you are seeing it. When others are going to play, you know what is happening? You are aligning yourself to success. Why? Foresight. See ahead. So I say, I see our time. I'm just 13. Let us play. We cannot kill ourselves. Foresight is a step, is a ladder. Boys that have foresight climb. So when boys say, let's just have fun, let's just forget about this thing, they lack foresight. If you must strive as a king, you must have foresight. You cannot get to where you have not seen. You cannot get to where you don't understand. You cannot create a path you have not studied. You cannot walk through a path that you have not created. And you must create it in your mind. If you can see it, you can have it. If you can dream it, you can get there. Let's dream as boys. Let's dream as men. Stop seeing yourself as a 15 years old boy, as a teenager. Everywhere you appear, they will know, a teenager has arrived. A teenager doesn't know himself. You dress tattered, you dress anyhow, you don't have foresight. You don't know that one day you'll be holding a world record and everybody will be looking back to. Who has he been? Foresight will help you to align your life. You don't know that one day the world will be celebrating you and they'll go and say, so this boy used to steal. Hey, God, you know it can spoil your record. You must begin to see yourself in the government places, at the top, as a president, as a governor, as a minister. You must begin to see yourself as a world leader. You know what? If you see that now, you will align yourself. But most boys are just seeing the now. You are seeing that you're 13. You are seeing that you're 15. See ahead. Seeing ahead conditions you for a flight. Seeing ahead aligns you for a height. It's the height that you see that you can fly. If you can't see it, you can't fly. Every pilot was trained. Every pilot was groomed. They understood what it means to be in the sky. They learned, they studied, they equipped themselves before they went on it. You must understand it. So many boys want to just enter into it without going through the process. It won't work. Go to the chat room and say, I have foresight. No more will I be limited. No more will I look at the back. No more will I be distracted. I have foresight. Go to the chat room. Now go to the chat room and tell me, where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? Where do you see yourself in the next 20 years? World-class engineer, the governor, the president of the United States of America. Where do you see yourself in the next 20 years? Now use your foresight and see the president of Nigeria, the governor of your state. Where do you see yourself? A world-class engineer. Oh, let me see you. A robotic engineer. Where do you see yourself? Where do you see yourself? Let me see you. I have foresight. Let me see it in the chat room. Foresight, seeing ahead. A world leader. Oh, yeah, thank you, Andy. He said, I have foresight. I can never be limited. Oh, somebody said, I'll be better than Messi. You can see foresight. What would that make you to do? To work hard, to be diligent, to be disciplined. Because if you must break that record, it doesn't just come on you. Let me see. Somebody say, I want to be president of the United States. Amazing. Let me see you. Where do you see yourself? Let me see the world-class businessman and a kingdom financier. Amazing. The ladder of foresight. The ladder. How many of you are building that ladder tonight? A world-class leader. Oluwatosin Adeosun, fantastic. And foresight, I want to be the best economist in history. Wow. The best in history. Let's go there. A wealthy man of impact. Let's go there. Hey, somebody say, I'm breaking Usain Bolt's record. Foresight. Oh, let's go there. I see myself as a medicine doctor. Let's go there. The best footballer in the world. Somewhere like that, the minister of petroleum. He's so Someone is so certain of what he wants to be. All right. Can't you like that? A firefighter. Wow. I want to be big in the world of tech. Amazing. I have foresight. I'm seeing ahead. Now, if you want to be the richest dentist and inventor, wahoo. And the best doctor in the universe. So tell me, Lola, if you want to be the best doctor in the universe, when your mates are playing and they say they don't want to read or go to school, you say that? No. Why? Because you have seen something ahead that you want to achieve. The second ladder I want to talk about is the ladder of identity. Hey, the ladder of identity. You cannot be what you are. You don't know who you are. You cannot climb the height you don't know you can get to. Some boys don't even know what they carry. Do you know what God has blessed you with as a male? Which means you can think. The power of critical thinking, the ability to put things together, the ability to create, to invent. When I was flying with one of my sons, I said, and we are talking like, so somebody thought about this, created an aeroplane that will fly, that will lift us up and fly into the sky. Somebody sat down to do it. What? And I was just thinking, what? It means somebody sat down to create this. Somebody sat down to create a car, to build a house. How? It means you have so much that you don't know about. The ladder of identity. Do you know who you are? Most boys don't know that you are created for. There is something on the inside of you that the world is waiting for. So if you know that, why are you involved in porn games? It's because you lack identity. That's why you go to porn games. A lot of us are watching games that have dirty pictures, cartoons that have dirty pictures. They go to friends that are talking about dirty things, use vulgar words, bad languages, and you are just talking. You lack identity of who you are. If you know who you are, that is somebody that sat down to think to create an aeroplane, somebody sat down to think to create a car, a ship that will move on water without sinking. Hey, it shows you have so much on the inside that you must bring out. Go to the chat and say, I'm bringing it out. What will you invent? What will you invent? Tell me, what will you invent? If somebody can create what we are seeing, what will you invent? Somebody sat down and created the gadget you are looking at, you are using. He thought about it, how to couple it, how to put it together that I'm here in Nigeria and I'm speaking to boys all over the world. Ah, what an insight. What a light. People did that. And you can comfortably sit where you are and you're watching me. From US to Canada to UK to Cameroon to Ghana, different parts of the world. Somebody created that. What will you invent? What will you invent? Let me see you. What will you invent? What will you create? Are you not challenged by what others are doing? If people are creating that, then what are you going to do? Let me see boys who want to create. I'm going to create a system that will never make Nigeria lack. Oh, wow. Okay, I'll invent a hover. Okay. I'm inventing teleporting. Wow. Okay. Somebody say I will invent everything. Tell us specifically, what will you invent? A new shoe brand. Oh, beautiful. Such that the world will celebrate. All right. What are you inventing? What will you invent? What will you create? Understanding who you are and what you are made of. The ladder of identity. The ladder of identity. I know who I am. All right. I know who I am. I know where I'm going to. Yes. Artificial intelligence. I can see that. I know who I am. Identity. Understanding that is key. Understanding that is key. All right. Okay. Somebody is saying, I'm creating a system that tackled old age poverty. Wow. I'll create a car that can go to another country. There are cars going to another country already now. A technological wheelbarrow. Somebody said, I want to create a flying car. Yes, you must think it. You must think it. I want to create a flying house. It is possible. You must think it. You must create it and to become it. No more. Are we going to remain on the floor any longer as boys? No. No more. I'm setting the ladder of my identity. So that's why people tell you, as a boy that you are, you can actually be a girl, you can turn your body. You say, no, I know who I am. God made you a man. God created you as a male. You understand your identity and you stand on it. With a purpose of leadership, with creativity, with inventions, with lights that will bring about liberation to the world. I want to be the first person that will go to the moon. Everyone have gone. All right. I will invent phones that talk. Oh, wow. Thank you. The latest car in the world. And it will happen. It will happen. What other 3 ladders do we have? In the next 10 to 15 minutes, we'll be done. What other 3 ladders do we have? Number 1, I've talked about what? The ladder of what? 4 sides. 4 sides. 4 sides. All right. Secondly, the ladder of words. All right. Yeah, I can see you saying that. Identity. And thirdly, something happened last year. I'm sure most of you still remember. about Emmanuel in an African country, a boy who found some money on the road, coming from a very poor background, and picked, bundle of dollars on the road, foreign currencies. And you know what Emmanuel did? He kept it with the auntie and told the auntie that once they find the owner, that she should keep listening to news. Once she hears that somebody is looking for this money, they're going to return it. And through the time, the person that lost the money went to the radio station to announce, and Emmanuel took that money and went and handed it over. Wow! Like how? Thousands of dollars? They were wowed. And it got to the ears of the government. And the government invited Emmanuel, who was struggling to pay his school fees. He was an Okada rider, to pay his fees. And they gave him a scholarship. University abroad gave him scholarship. And you know what thrilled me the most? The government gave the man, placed him on a monthly salary, and gave him the ambassador of integrity. That's some parliamentarians in the country have not even gotten. But a 16 years old Emmanuel had the ambassador of integrity. Do you see how understanding his identity, and the next thing I'm talking about, having the ladder of focus, brought Emmanuel to a place of influence. Focus! Knowing who you are and staying on it. And Emmanuel won the ambassador of integrity for that country and receives salary from the federal government every month. And honored by the, oh my God, I have not recovered from that story and testimony. The world celebrated him because why? He had focus. He would have eaten that money and nobody may even know. But where he is today, whatever money, if he has eaten that money, he would not have gotten to that place of influence. Focus! And you know what Emmanuel said? His friends are telling him, don't be a fool. God has buttered your bread. Take it. The way some boys steal their parents' money. Steal their parents' phone when they are asleep to play games. Steal their parents' phone to watch dirty content. Lie to their parents to get things. Focus. You know what took Emmanuel up? The ladder of focus. Emmanuel said when his friends were telling him, he said, no, I know who I am. I know where I'm going to. I know where I'm going to. Go to the chat room and tell me, I know where I'm going to. So when friends in school are distracting you and saying, Emmanuel, David, everybody is doing it. Everybody's, there's something I heard recently. They say it's self-pleasure. And people are just touching their bodies. Okay, there's nothing like that. When people are telling you as a boy, once you're going through puberty and you start having erection, you can have your own girlfriend and that be touching yourself. You say no. When people tell you, you can actually be a girl and turn your body, you say no. Because there's somewhere I'm going to. I must climb the ladder of focus. I must stay focused on this journey. I am climbing a height. I'm going to be the president. I don't want to stay in my record. I want to have a track record of excellence and integrity. Emmanuel got it by focus. Integrity. He knew. I know what Emmanuel said. He said, when the government now honored him, his friends came to him and said, that thing you did is good, though. You did the right thing. That was good. The same people that told him to eat the money. The ladder of focus. We can't continue having boys who are distracted. We can't continue having boys in drugs, in fraud, in homosexuality, in pornography. We can't continue. We must stay focused. We are leaders. No longer will they be saying men are irresponsible, men are scum, men are dirty, men are promiscuous. Focus. Go to the chat room and type, friends, focus. Tell brothers, let's focus. Brothers, let's focus. Men, let's focus. Boys, let's focus. We are going somewhere. I want to see the trending hashtag. Go there and say focus. Focus, focus, everywhere you are. Focus, 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 focus. Let me see. Thank you, Anne. He's saying foresight, identity, focus. Focus. Tell your friends, focus. Focus. Say, brother, focus. Focus. We are going somewhere. I'm going to see you in the Senate. I'm going to see you in the House of Rep. I'm going to see you in the House of Commons. I'm going to see you there. Focus. We are getting somewhere. I'm going to see you in the your world-class building. I'm going to see you in Facebook headquarters when you'll be honored. I'm going to see you at the headquarters of the Guinness Book of Record when you are called to receive your award. Focus, focus, focus. Let me see you say that. Focus, 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 focus. Focus, brother, focus. Brother, focus. Friends, focus. Friends, focus. You cannot get there if you don't see it. Enough. And this charge is not just for you. Every boy around you. Everybody. We are saying focus. Let's focus. If you have a friend who is a distraction, this is the time to say no. I'm a reformed leader. I'm a reformed leader with a reformed identity. I say no. I refuse to let go. I refuse to give in. I am focused. And as we try to close, what are the last two ladders we're talking about? I'll talk about the ladder of diligence and the ladder of influence. See where we're getting to. We won't get there by just playing or talking. We will work hard. Why are we losing our place? You go to some schools, they say, boys used to be intelligent. Boys used to be hardworking. They used to be the best. But it has changed. The ladder of diligence. Who told you you can't read at night at 10? Who told you you can't do research? That same YouTube you are going to watch things that are dirty. Who told you you can't go there to see people that have made inventions and research? Who told you? The ladder of diligence. Let me tell you something that happened at the Boys Leadership Academy. One of my mentees told me, Coach, I've been taking 5th position, but I'm going to smash it this time. I can be at the top. I said, you can. Go for it. He said, I'm targeting 95% average. I said, for this term, next term we'll go to 100%. Impossibility does not exist in the dictionary of a king and a leader. And he said, go. I know what? He didn't hit 95. He was almost there. But he went to 2nd position. I said, Coach, give me one more term. I'm going to climb that ladder. I said, go for it. What did you do differently? He said, Coach, I was more disciplined and diligent. I have my personal reading timetable. I made researches before class. I was so convicted by what you said, and I told myself I can get there. There are boys listening to me now who are supposed to be somewhere, but you're not there. Like that boy, I'm charging you. Go back to school and say, what is it? Why can't I be the top in my class? Why will I always fail? Why am I struggling with an average of 60? Why can't I hit 9,500? I am rising up. Why can't I read? Why will I use my reading time to play? Why will I use my study time to just eat and do things that are not necessary? Why? I am waking up. I am going to make that change. How many of you are saying, Coach, give me the next term? Give me the next quarter. Give me the next level. I am coming back to tell you that I smashed that goal. Diligence. A lot of boys are lazy. You can't clean your room. You can't make your food. You can't lay your bed. You can't do nothing. Diligence. Laziness is not the character of the king. Laziness or not, in the palace, you see people diligent, hardworking. Recently, we watched the coronation of the King of England. I need to see coordination. You need to see organization process. These people have practiced for weeks, for months, for years. That is order. That is who you are as a king. Diligence. Stop playing. Wake up. Let's sit up. We cannot continue like this. Why can't you be the best in your class? Why will boys not be called during award and prize giving day? Why can't they be calling boys and calling your name over and over again? The same brain of the person who got 10 awards. You have the same. It's the ability to stretch that makes the difference. It's the ability to understand who you are and break from that limitation that makes the difference. We cannot continue. We cannot continue losing our boys to laziness. We are waking up. We are taking our place in the world. We are taking our place in the order of things. We are taking our place in the realm of authority. We are taking our place. How many boys are like, I'm literally angry because I'm like, what is happening to our boys? How many of them are saying, I'm waking up? Somebody said, no exception for failure. No exception. No exception. Wake up, go to the church room and tell me, I'm standing up. Yeah, somebody said, we all have one head. I am standing up. I am standing up. Some of you will leave this meeting, go and draw your personal reading timetable and put it. Why can't I read? Go and bring your curriculum out. Go and dust your textbook. Put yourself in order. Know your chores. Stop allowing people to bathe you or clean your room. You have hands. Everybody that tell you that boys' room is a dirty and smelly room, you tell them no. God didn't create me to be dirty and smelling. I am taking my place. Diligence, remember, is the lifestyle of a reformed boy. The top. And how do we get there? The ladder of diligence. And as I close, the ladder of influence. Hey! The ladder of influence. What I'm telling you is generational. What I'm telling you, even though you are 5 years listening to me, like we are raising the next president of our nation, of different countries, influence. So you are not reading because you just want to pass. You are reading and studying because there's a position of influence God has placed you that you must enter. The ladder of influence. Then you're in your class. People will read because Samuel is there. People will not make noise because David is around. People will be focused because Samuel is in class. You will give people order. When people are discussing death, you say, I'm here in class. That can't happen. Wake up! The ladder of influence. Do you understand your place of influence as a boy? Do you understand your place of authority? So many have lost it. So many have missed the path. And as we close tonight, I'm saying, come back to your place of influence. God didn't create you to be under. God created you to be at the top. God didn't raise you to just be a non-entity, to be struggling, for your parents to be shouting on you every day. Your life should be so that your parents can look at and say, because of Samuel, I'm even reading. Because of Samuel, one parent told me one day that the boy told him, the boy of 10 years old, say, Mommy, wake me by 12 a.m. I want to pray. The mother thought it was a joke. When I said, go and sleep, he said, wake me. He said, I woke him quietly, and your boy prayed for close to an hour. The mother said, I was challenged. You know what the boy had done? He has influenced his mother. If your parents are not living the right life, forget about it. You show them the paths. If your parents are the ones dancing dirty music, you can tell them, Mom, Dad, I'm a king. Kings don't drag themselves in the mud. I don't sing dirty music. Though you sing it, you can influence. I went to a school. I'm sure some of those people are here. And I heard that all the leaders in that school are female, girls. I was not pleased. And I told the boys, wake up to your place of responsibility. Why would they not vote you? You must show competence. You're a man of influence. You must climb that ladder of influence. Rubbish should not happen around you. One of my mentees called me one day and said, Coach, in my school, every night, they used to watch pornography in our hostel. What should I do? I don't need to join them. I said, it's not enough not to join them. You must decide that it can't happen in your room in the hostel. Why will you be in your dormitory and people are watching dirty movies? Why will you be in your home and your cousins and relations are watching dirty things? You have the ladder of influence to take your place. Let's begin to influence. Go to the chat room and say, influence. Influence. I'm influencing my world. I'm influencing my class. I'm influencing my school. I'm influencing my family. Thank you, Lillian. I like that. Say, Coach, give me one more term. Wow, that is powerful. I'm going to give you one more term, my son, and then you are going to come out as the best. The ladder of influence. Influence. Let's wake up. Let's stop playing. Let's start acting. Let's start living. Let's start moving. Go to the chat room. I want to see influence. I'm going to influence. Who are you influencing? Who are you influencing? Society, your world, everyone around you. Influence, 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 influence. The ladder of influence. And let's take it from the top. What did we talk about? The ladder of what? Foresight. The ladder of identity. The ladder of what? Focus. Ladder of diligence. And the ladder of influence. When you climb this ladder, you will get to the topmost top. People will not even see you because there's something about you that has happened. You will drag others. You see all these men are saying our leaders are bad, husbands are bad, fathers are bad, everybody's bad. You listening to me will change it. No more. You listening to me will change it. In your own time, it will not be said that men has come. In your own time, it will not be said that men are irresponsible. You will change the face of manhood. You will give pride and glory to manhood. You will restore the glory of manhood. You listening to me, you will change the order of things. You will drag our boys from prison. In your own time, we will not see men in the prison. It will be empty because the men will be in the place of influence. You will be influencing them. You will be bringing them out of darkness into light. In your own time, it will be said that boys are deeply involved in pornography. In no manner of play, in your own time, it will be said that boys are not studying and they are failing. You will be that man of influence. Go to the chat room and tell me, what have you learned today? How has it been for you? I'm influencing. How many of you are saying I'm rising up, coach? No more. I'm influencing my world. My parents will see a new me. I'm taking responsibility at home. I'm going back to draw my reading timetable. I'm going back to change my world. Influence, 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 influence. And we'll continue at this conference. In the next 10 minutes, parents will be coming in for their own session. Make sure your father and your mother, they are there. And tomorrow when we come back, Saturday, these 3 days, get your daughter, set them. Dot yourself and be ready. Tell more friends to join tomorrow. We are going to make influence. I see you at the top, and I see you changing your world. Thank you so much for listening. We will see you all at the top. That shackle has been broken. Light has come to you. Strength has come to you. Arise and take your place as king. Go to the chat room and let's see the fire emojis. What have you learned today? How was it for you? Let me see it. Did you love this class? What did you learn? I learned influence is important. Let's go and see it. Tell other boys to join. We are rising. We are changing. Influence, power, kingship, leadership. No more. No more. No more in your school. You are coming out. God bless you all. We love you. Let the world know that something is happening here this weekend. Let the world know that the boys are changing. Let the world know that our names are changing. Tell everybody around you, we are changing the face of manhood. We are rising up. Change has come. Reformation has come. God bless you. We're going to take that impact story. Is it ready now? We'll take impact story. Now listen, as you watch this, how many of you will tell me? I'll share my own impact story next. Listen to this boy who was impacted. See how his life was changed and take a bearing from it. Thank you for listening, and God bless you.
Hello, my name is Jason. My Reformation journey started in the year 2021. At that particular stage of my life, I was lost, confused, and unfocused. I was also deep-rooted in cybercrime, what we all know as Yahoo. I found myself taking money from my parents' accounts because this was what I was learning, so it was easy for me to practice with my parents. I was wallowing in this mess. My life was taking a very bad turn. My parents could no longer trust me with their money because of this particular way of life I was living. It was so bad that it was already affecting a lot of areas in my life. That was when I met the CEO and founder of Save the Boys Initiative, Coach Ebuka Ede. He made me understand that I could be liberated from this bondage and I could also become a better man in future. I submitted myself to accountability and mentorship, and ever since my life has never remained the same. I never believed that I could be so productive in life, but Save the Boys Initiative taught me how to maximize my potentials and bring out the best in me. Save the Boys Initiative encouraged me to learn skills and improve on them that today is of great benefit to me. I'm daily getting better and I'm a work in progress. Every boy needs a system like Save the Boys where you can grow. You must be committed to your own growth and development. Refuse to be silent and refuse to be silenced. Remember, your voice is your greatest tool. If a boy is saved, the society is safe. This is my Reformation story.
All right. Amazing and amazing.
Amazing.
Every boy needs a system like Save the Boys Initiative. All right. One of the ladders you need to get to the top is the ladder of accountability. I know you had a good time hearing from the most interesting and famous Coach Ebuka. I know you always give fire. You will not rest with fire. Thank you so much for dishing it out hot, hot, hot. Thank you. I am sure the boys are pumped already.
Oh, yes.
I am sure you're already pumped and you're ready to influence your world. All right. So accountability is a must for every boy that will influence his world. Just like we heard from that impact story. He had a system he was accountable to, and he committed to the process and put in the work. And today, he is a better person, and he keeps making progress. There is no magic to it, all right? The only magic to it is that you put in the work, put down your neck, go through the process, and trust me, in no time, everybody will want to identify with you because you will be a strong influence. You haven't heard anything yet. We just got started. I hope the parents are seated and you are ready, because the next person that you will be listening to, hey, I already have my writing materials because I know that she never leaves a space without fire everywhere.
Yes.
So we're going to take a break, a
Yes.
very short break. All right. And then when we return, the person you will see, the person you will hear will be the famous and the one and only parenting coach
In the world.
In the world. We're not doing Africa. She's not Africa at all. In the world. And I'm sure you are ready. Please keep your heart open.
All right.
Get your pen ready. Get your notepad ready. And make sure you get ready to do the work.
And there's going to be
Thank
a parent
you.
session. So all the boys, tell your parents to join in the next 2 minutes. So we'll close this and then open up again. The next 2 minutes, make sure all your parents. Your mom, your dad, anywhere they are, even if they are at work, let them join, because it's the reform parents that are going to have a great time together. And just like that boy shared his own Reformation story, we want to hear your own. By next year, we'll want to open up for boys to share stories of Reformation, all from different parts of the world. And you will be the next. Thank you for joining.
Thank you.
I'll come back in 2 minutes with the same link. Thank you. We love you.